BBC Radio Merseyside.
That's Eno. She's at the Philharmonic Hall next week. Not Eno. My guest, Kerry Ellis. She's there with this Brian May produced album with some enormous songs on. Here's one of them.
There should have been some tears. There should have been some pain. You didn't raise your voice. It didn't even rain. And so our story ends the way we didn't plan. And you live without me. I don't believe you can. We're putting on brave faces, acting like we don't care. Pride won't take us anywhere. This can't be over. This can't be true. Know you're a part of me, and I'm a part of you. This can't be over. This can't be the end. 'Cause I'm your true lover. I can't be your friend. So after all this time, I don't know who you are. We should have talked it through before we got this far. We're putting on brave faces, pretending we don't care. Pride won't get us anywhere. This can't be over. This can't be true. Know you're a part of me, and I'm a part of you. This can't be over. This can't be the end. Zom, 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 zom.
Well. Respect that. Kerry,
Hello,
how are you, love?
I'm very well. We just heard us get stuck on
Yeah. What a song that is, Kerry.
You know what? We've been rehearsing that today. Brian's here with me, actually. You're on speakerphone.
Okay, I mean, that must be with a 96-piece orchestra, a 137-piece choir.
It will be, yeah. It will be live as well.
Whose number is that one, Kerry? I don't know that one. Is that one of Brian's, or...?
Brian actually wrote that for me with Don Black.
Oh, well, I know Don Black. That's an enormous song. It's a brilliant song. I've been playing that over the last couple of weeks, and it's just a fantastic piece of music.
Oh, thank you very much. We're really excited to be performing that live. It'll be the first time we've done that live at the Albert Hall on the 1st, so we're really excited.
You must really have to take care of your voice, Kerry, because you're not doing soft Irish ballads, are you?
No, and we're rehearsing at the moment. They're very loud. But it's great. It's really rocking, and we can't wait to get on the road. And it's just so heavy. I'm so excited.
So it's all happened. It's all happened for you, hasn't it? And the fact that it's like one of those fairy stories, isn't it? Like Brian saw me as a stand-in, and he liked me.
It is really. I mean, we've been we're obviously at rehearsals at the moment, and I do keep pinching myself, kind of going, this is actually really happening, and we've been, you know, having a lot of laughs and a lot of smiles. You know, this is just the climax of the album, so we are thrilled.
Yeah, you've done great. You won the Best Breakthrough Act on Broadway. You've just finished playing Nancy and Oliver. You took over from a good friend of mine, Jodie Prenger, actually.
I did, yes, in Oliver. I came out of Oliver end of January, so
Yeah.
it's great to be diving straight into touring with my album and, you know, doing something slightly different. So it's great.
But when Brian threw the album at you, Kerry, I mean, was there a couple of numbers you said to yourself, my God, can I do this?
Well, it was kind of a work in process, really. It kind of organically came together, and they're all kind of highlights of my career. So it was quite natural, and they came together, you know, at the right time. So we were just really glad how it's all worked out, and it's just really great to be able to play them live and to show them to the rest of the country.
And did you decide between you the tracks, or were all the tracks picked by Brian?
Yeah, it was kind of a collaboration. We both kind of picked them. But yeah, like I say, there were mainly highlights from big shows that I've done or performances that I've done, and we just agreed naturally.
And Diamonds Are Forever.
You've got to have a bit of camp on.
Okay.
And we've also, Don wrote us some new lyrics for Diamonds Forever, so it still has its own life and it's a little twist to it.
Okay, can I have a quick word with Brian?
He's just here. You're on speaker.
Yeah, okay. Hello, Brian.
How you doing?
I'm fine, Brian. Well, that's an enormous... You've decided to throw everything and the kitchen sink and your neighbour's kitchen sink in it as well. It's an enormous album.
It is enormous. It's very anthemic, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, very, very much so. I mean, without taking any credit away, it reminded me a lot of some of the Celine Dion productions, which are totally over the top as well.
Yeah, no, it's more over the top than that. Get out of here.
You know what I mean, don't you? And it takes a certain skill to do that and carry it off. And Kerry's done it.
She's amazing. It's a prodigious talent that she has, which I could see about 9 years ago. It just took a little while to get it all organised so that we could showcase it. It's amazing. I mean, I always saw the rock star in her, and now we got it. And she's loving this because it's very heavy, it's very loud, and it's huge. Love it.
When did you write I Can't Be Your Friend? Is that an old song? I mean, was that ever intended for Queen or anything?
No, funny thing is I've known Don Black for years and years and years, and he's an amazing lyricist.
Yeah.
And every time we bump into each other, we go, oh, we should do something together. Well, finally, we bumped into each other at Kerry's concert, which she did at the Shore Theatre, and we said, OK, now we have an excuse to do it. So we wrote it in an afternoon, basically, on the back of a fag packet. And we went off, and I demoed it the next day with Kerry, and it just happened really quickly.
And the other number that stood out, when I was going through the album, I thought, this can't be the same song, but it is. I Love It When You Call.
Yeah, the feeling song. Well, everything is pretty subtly changed or unsubtly changed. You know, you've got a lot of show tunes there, but they're very much rearranged to be rock songs. And in most cases, with their author's approval, I'm happy to say. Like Stephen Schwartz, who wrote the Wicked songs, I was in trepidation because really, I've really carved them up, if you want to put it that way. But he loved them, and he said, yeah, you know, he said, I'm actually obsessed with what you've done with my songs. So he's absolutely in favour, as is Don, as is Brian May.
Yeah, that's great. I'm going to play Anthem next, just before we go. And I get the same feeling with Anthem, Brian and Kerry, as I always did when I used to see Roy Orbison. Because whenever Roy Orbison did his big notes, I used to always think, just before he hit them, he's not going to get this. And every time I listen to Anthem, when it comes to the end, and you have to go for that big note, even though I've heard it so many times, I keep saying, she's not going to get this.
Yeah. Okay, well, of course, nobody's ever done that note before. You know, that was my task in a way, to use what she's got. And she has notes that nobody else has. So that's here at the end of that song. Yeah, it's a thrill for me still, I have to tell you.
And it must have been difficult for you, Brian, in a way, because you had to make your guitar solo equal to Kerry's vocal.
Yeah, it's a bit of a problem, really. What can you do?
OK, look forward to seeing you. Philharmonic Hall next Tuesday. Kerry Ellis and Brian May. It's a great album. Go out and buy it. And this is a great song. Thanks, Brian, and thanks, Kerry.
God bless you. Thank you. See you later.
Take care.
possess, conquer my country's heart, they rise to fail. She's eternal, long before nations' lines were drawn, when no flags flew, when no army stood, my land was born. And you ask me why I love her, through wars, death and despair. She is the constant, we who don't care. And you wonder, will I leave her? But how? I cross over borders, but I'm still there can I leave her? Where would I start? Let a man's petty nations tear themselves apart. My land's only borders lie
Wow, with a capital W, a capital O, and another capital W. And you see what I mean about Brian May having to raise his guitar solo to that song, and he did it as well, didn't he? That's Kerry Ellis and Anthem. The song itself, of course, was written by, I think, Tim Rice and Bjorn and Benny from the musical Chess. And thanks to Brian May and to Kerry, Philharmonic Hall next Tuesday.